today is nothing short of a miracle. It's dramatically new. It's the most tremendous new musical experience you can have.
my arms are open wide. Hold me close till we hear the ground. Heaven knows that the only sound is my heartbeat like a hummingbird. Hear my heartbeat like a hummingbird, like a time is fleeting, you say. When I grab your hand, you turn away. We chased after the sun and the fading light of day, to watch the broken shards slip away.
Let me put you up on Bob's Donuts, controller at a warm deep fryer that charm cobras. Mostly it was aggravated ulcers over goat's legs. Will they go for maple custard, buttermilk, or wolf's bane? Later for your Cinderella.
Ain't no way to explain or say how painful the hangover was today. In front of the toilet, hands and knees, trying to breathe in between the dry heaves. My baby made me some coffee, afraid that if I drink some, it's probably coming right back out me. Couple of Advil, relax and chill, at a standstill with how bad I feel. I think I need to smell fresh air, so I stepped out the back door and fell down the stairs. The sunlight hit me dead in the eye, like it's mad that I gave half the day to last night. My bad sight made me trip on my ass right into that patch of grass, like that's life. All of a sudden, I realized something. The weather is amazing, even the birds are bumping. Stood up and took a look and a breath, and there's that bike that I forgot that I possessed. Never really seen exercise as friendly, but I think something's telling me to ride that 10-speed. The brakes are broken, that's alright. The tires got air and the chain seems tight. Hopped on, it felt the summertime. It reminds me of one of them Moosab lines, like sunshine, sunshine is fine. I feel it in my skin, warming up my mind. Sometimes you gotta give in to win. I love the days when it shines. Whoa, let it shine. Sunshine, sunshine is fine. I feel it in my skin, warming up my mind. Sometimes you gotta give in to win. I love the days when it shines. Whoa, let it shine. Whoa, let it shine. Whoa, let it shine. Whoa, let it shine. Whoa, let it. If I could, I would keep this feeling in a plastic jar. Bust it out whenever someone's acting hard. Settle down, barbecue in the backyard. The kids get treats and old folks get classic cars. Every day that gets to pass is a success, and every woman looks better in a sundress. The sunshine's an excuse to shoot hoops, get juice, show and prove them moves and let loose. I hear voices, I see smiles to match them. Good times, and you can feel it in the fashion, even though the heat
Hello, everybody, and welcome to day 2 of official CPL Season 1. And CPFL Season 1, excuse me.
It's the same thing.
Same thing, basically. Today we have 6 Sense versus Team Denial. 6 Sense looks like they're a very established team here, led by Siren Burst, against Team Denial, led by Refro. Waffleness, you can shine some light in on Team 6 Sense, correct?
I can't, my co-host did not introduce me, but he just introduced me. I've been playing with Sixth Sense for a while now. They are a well-established team, and they're often reputed to be one of the better teams. In fact, almost being able to rival AMA. Their lineup for today includes Ballistic Shadow, OTYTR, Sunburst, Lorez, Decimus, Relxa, and maybe Acid Synergy if he gets into the game. All these players are top-notch, and they're currently rocking pretty good KDRs on this map as we start. And Youth, what can you tell us about Team Denial?
Team Denial, I actually don't know. These guys, this is a completely new team. This match is looking to be very volatile already. We don't know anything about Team Denial, really. Their captain did take a bit off Roblox, so should be interesting to see him get the rust off over the next few games. And that being said, though, I'm very excited for this match. And really, the thing is, matches like these, I think, are always the most exciting, because you don't know what's going to happen. We have a very strong, established team up against the underdogs, and it's going to be a very fun game to watch. And, like, looking at their KDs right now, like, well, Team Denial isn't doing too well, but again, there is rust that they do have to get off. There are some things that they are probably talking about, and it is just warm-ups. So it should be interesting to see the next few matches.
Yeah,
I'm Yuffie, by the way. I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Yuffie. Hello, everyone.
And as Yuffie mentioned about the underdogs, yesterday we had the Silent Mafias versus Sky Clan of Bacon. Sky Clan of Bacon features Shaylin, the creator of the game, as well as some stylist devs, but they actually lost to the Silent Mafias. A really new team, so I'm hoping to see some of that performance today, see how well Team Denial can play against SS. Now, yesterday we also had the AMA versus Chroma Gaming match due to two teams being no-shows. Chroma Gaming is an established team as well as AMA, and though CG did very well to the best of their abilities, unfortunately they lost to AMA's spectacular teamwork, communication, spawn trapping, so it's going to be interesting to see if SS has the same cohesiveness, so to speak.
Should be very interesting. We'll go into the next match in a few minutes here. And as we can see, and just an interesting note here, it should be interesting to see as well, like how these players interact with these new guns. I don't know how the meta has changed exactly. This is my first time commenting CPFL in man, like a month or so actually. So it should definitely be interesting to see how the meta has shifted.
Well, you were around for the 2v2 tournament, however short that was, and you got to see a lot of the old guns being used. But now we have the new AKs, we have the new M16s, whatnot. These guns are really good, and I'm wanting to see if these players are going to use these guns.
Should be interesting as well.
Yeah, I know the AUG A1 is a big favorite due to its stopping power and its pinpoint accuracy, but I'm also seeing a lot of AKMs, AK-47s. I saw a Colt SMG the other day, and yeah, I wanted to see how these teams use these weapons and their proficiencies with them.
Yeah, it should be absolutely interesting. AUG A1, especially a very favorite pick among pubs, especially. Just such a strong gun. It's just an absolutely beautiful gun, really. Such easily manageable recoil. The recoil is... This is a terrible comparison, and but it's the only way I can describe it. It's like creamy peanut butter, really. It's like riding over a hill of creamy peanut butter. And like eventually you do get like these little chunks that there sometimes are, but it's such a smooth recoil, and it's so easy to manage. A very, very strong gun. AKM, especially strong gun as well. I've heard some people talk about that. I've used that once or twice. I've been managing to play Roblox on a laptop. And as we know about laptops, you know, don't have the best FPS, but AKM's still strong on that, so you know.
Yeah, well, these new guns, they actually have a higher damage model, at least the AKs, due to, well, using 7.62 ammo type. Before these new assault rifles were released, you either went to the support weapons for the hard-hitting power or the battle rifles, but I'm still seeing weapons like the FAMAS and the Honey Badger and the L85A2, all high rate of fire weapons with relatively low recoil.
And we have 1 minute and 17 seconds until the next match goes. So, again, Sixth Sense versus Team Denial should be interesting to see, especially with the new guns. One thing that I've always found interesting, this is an off-topic note, but one thing that I found interesting about the meta shifting is how grenades are used. And grenades in the beta were extremely, extremely strong. If I remember correctly, there was a point at which a lot of kills, the majority of kills in a game, were actually gotten with grenades.
Well, I mean, if you're playing King of the Hill on a map like Highway, you're just gonna be constantly throwing grenades and get 4-man feeds. But yeah, as you're talking about, with the recent changes to grenades, they work a bit differently. And now, well, for me personally, I just throw them and I hope I get kills. In Core,
It does definitely depend on. Oh, I'm sorry. Go on.
yeah, like in Core 5, grenades, they had a very, well, there's also a perk, but grenades had a very specific radius, and you knew how they were going to work, and you could cook them. And there were really great grenaders in Core 5, but with the evolution, so to speak, of Phantom Forces, you don't really see grenades being used all that much.
No, you don't. And oh, looks like we are going to move into the next match here. And of course, we have a very interesting quote here. You know, the origin of the word utopia, created this word with irony in mind. That's, it's interesting to see. Didn't actually know that. Very unrelated. But here we go. Looks like teams will be rearranged. We'll have to swap around a little bit. Oh, wait, no, we're fine, actually. We're fine.
It
What
looks
map
like,
is this?
no, well, we're going to be playing, shoot. I had it memorized, but, it's going to be Domination on Metro.
Domination on Metro. All right, that's actually going to be really good. Good, very tight. Sorry,
It's
very
not
tight
tight.
spaces for the new guns to be used. AKM, I think, is actually a lot stronger. This is an unpopular opinion, but I actually think these strong short fire guns are actually stronger in close quarters than they are at long ranges, because
Definitely.
I think it depends. I think it really depends on if you get the first shot. If you're up against like a really close quarters SMG, if you get that first shot as a headshot, if you have a battle rifle like the AKM, you're going to win that fight. Unless you miss the next 2-3 shots, you're going to win that fight absolutely. There's nothing that the SMG can do to you. It's just mathematically you win that fight if you hit the first headshot.
Yeah, gun sets, they're pretty to look at, but all it comes down to is the time to kill, which involves the rate of fire, but also the damage model. I like using the Scar H, which has a 39 max damage, and if you can get a headshot in close quarters, your enemy is done. They can't do anything. I'm looking at these recent AK editions. The AK-74 has a decent damage model of 34, but the 47 I know goes up to 42, and the AKM goes up to 40.
Definitely a really strong gun. Potentially only 3 bullets to kill. That's so strong. And the
Now,
A1 has definitely a much higher fire rate, definitely a lot easier to use, but I think when it comes down to it, someone that's practiced with the AKs are definitely going to be a lot more effective than people practice with the A1s at close range. Because just getting those 3 headshots potentially, so strong. Not even 2 headshots and 2 headshots and 2 headshots and a body shot should be enough.
yeah, it all comes down to the 3-shot kill or the 4-shot kill, or on the SMGs, even a 5-shot kill. And now it looks like the countdown is about to begin. 8, 7. Now this is Domination on Metro, so the lag, there might be some lag and some ping problems, but I believe it should work out in the end, as we just had a practice match. And it looks like the players are about to spawn in right now.
And here we go, starting on the rollout on Team Denial. Looks like Don the Dragon Slayer looks like he's going to be picking up a sniper rifle. Looks like Refro going to be picking up a machine gun. IKUK looks like he's picking up, is that a Nog? Oh, but the firefight's already started. Refro's already dropped. IKUK watching his teammate die in cold blood. What a tragedy, and he goes down too. Looks like Team Sixth Sense going to get that C point. Cold Robloxian going in. He gets dropped as well. Refro on the respawn now, running back over to try to support his team. Doesn't look like it's going to happen. And looks like Team Denial gets a very strong control of that C point already. Wow, what a play.
You
They
mean
just
Sixth Sense?
lost that point down.
Sirenburst headed to B and helped his team at C with Ballistic Shadow ninjing the A point. Siren Burst, meanwhile, holding down that midpoint, a really key point, because trying to hold on to A and C, that's going to be really difficult. But first of all, Denial has to get to those points. And it looks like we see... Sorry, go on.
Yeah, it absolutely is really difficult to get onto that B point if you don't have enough map control. Very hard to hold as well. It looks like there's another firefight going on. Siren looks like he took someone down. And it looks like Team Denial is being, well, absolutely denied as they're trying to go for this midpoint. They're trying to push in, but they don't have quite enough map control quite yet. And especially, but actually Siren goes down. A good pick coming out from Team Denial. And Team Sixth Sense looks like, but actually, someone else goes down as well, but they do quickly respawn, but Relxa is the last person to hold on to this middle point, and C as well. And no, but it looks like they will hold on to both of these points, but he spots someone, and he goes in for the kill, and he does get it. And that was, again...
And Team Denial captures A point, the first point they've ever had, because, man, Sixth Sense has just controlled these points since the beginning of the game. They seem to be controlling the top level, and then just going out in small teams in order to deny these flanking routes. Siren Burst gets shot, but unfortunately his opposer is just destroyed.
Yep, and IKUA looks like he's going to go for the midpoint over here. Yep, looks like Team Denial is going on for a push onto the left side towards B. And will they be able to get these flanks? This is potentially a really good flanking spot, and he's being shot at. No, he does not get the flank. Team Sixth Sense has him spotted out, and down goes Refra as well. Team Sixth Sense just absolutely controlling these points. Dawn the Dragon Slayer can't get a pick with that sniper rifle, but he's looking for one right now. Fires a shot, and he misses. And yeah, Team Sixth Sense, you can see that they're clearly practiced. Wow.
Except Sixth Sense, they did miss that C point was being taken, but however, a member is about to go capture. It looks like Acid Synergy returns from the escalators, and it looks like he's going to overwatch that position. Siren Burst, meanwhile, just continues to hail of tracers and bullets down the center hallway as Team Denial tries to push up, with OT overlooking A point in that deadly metal staircase.
Those staircases are a hell of a drug, and a hell of a choke, especially. And, again, that's why you need that strong map control. And speaking of staircases, Ballistic Shadow, yeah, looks like they just got was that a triple tap down there? Yeah, it looks like they just actually got a triple kill there. Wow.
Yeah, Ballistic Shadow with this FAMAS. It looks like OT's also using the FAMAS, while Acid Synergy's opting for the MP510, which is an interesting SMG because even though it has quite a bit of side-to-side recoil, it does have a higher damage model.
MP510, definitely, I think, one of the stronger SMGs out there. Ballistic Shadow, speaking of him, looks like he's going out. He's going super aggressive right now. He's looking for picks. He wants to keep them away from those center points. But it looks like they did get a pick on, yeah, it looks like, but no, Brexla actually stops them from taking C with that pick.
Ballistic Shadow did DC earlier, but it looks like his FAMAS is ready for action as he constantly shoots down Team Denial members as they're coming up these small escalators.
Yeah, not looking too good for Team Denial here. They really need to get an effort. They really need to push up somewhere that's not one of these escalators. Jeez.
Looks like it's about to be game with 240 on Team Sixth Sense with only 0 for Team Denial. And there's game.
Wow. And that is game.
That was fast.
That was absolutely brutal. We're going into round 2 now, I believe? Yeah, round 2.
Acid Synergy going 10-0 with Ballistic Shadow going 15-0. I don't know how he was doing before his disconnection, but probably pretty well. Pretty good.
Yeah, Ballistic Shadow absolutely destroying them, especially when they push into those staircases. The FAMAS is so good at holding down chokes like that. The FAMAS, I'll admit, not one of my favorite guns in the world. I think it's a very niche pick. This is just me speaking. I think that the FAMAS is a very niche pick. But when it's in that niche, it's so strong. It's such a strong gun. When it's in that close quarter situation, when it's looking down that choke, it is honestly one of the strongest guns in the game, I feel.
Yeah, its minimum damage is only 20, which leads to a lot of 5 or 6 shot kills, but its rate of fire and its accuracy... the accuracy is on par with the AUG 1, and the rate of fire is not matched by any other. Well, only the M16A4 has a 900 RPM, but yeah, the FAMAS is just a headshot machine at those ranges.
Yep, absolutely. And here we go, going into the second round. Team Denial, I think that their problem there was they got staggered from the beginning when they tried to push into C. They couldn't quite get that push into C, and then they just kind of got staggered. And here we go. Let's take a look at Team Six Sense. Actually, let's take a look at their rollout this time because I'm very interested to look at their rollout. I'd like to
Def
see your analysis on their rollout.
Definitely. Actually, I'll go out for their initial movement and I'll switch over to the other team, Team Denial, because if they don't win this one, it's gonna go to Team Six Sense.
Mhm. Will be a very short stream.
As this is the only match scheduled today, I hope that the two teams will make it last as long as possible, but with SS's current performance, I don't think that's going to be the case. And as the teams spawn in, I will go over to S's Synergy climbing up the ladder with Decimus on the lower floors. Lorez is already on top of the building. Siren Burst coming near the green takes, but he takes fire from the green hill. He might try to deal with it, I'm not sure. OTYTR, meanwhile overlooking these ladders and roofs.
Yep. Oh, and looks like Ballistics actually got picked off by Dawn the Dragon Slayer. That's interesting. But it looks like, oh, actually looks like Six Sense got 2 picks in return. Wow.
It looks like
This is actually they're they're camping the hill really hard.
they are, but I think they have to go long range because they are running a recon while SS is not. And it looks like they're going to support the sniper in this case due to their prevalence on this green hill. However, their IQ takes a couple of bullets and he's looking for those headshot through the pipes. Meanwhile, we have Gold Cool looking over the train yard trying to see if he can pick up anybody, but he does get taken down. Don saw him, but he's also getting picked off from long ranges on top of these roofs. If Team Denial cannot control these roofs, it's going to be a quick game for them.
Yeah, it looks like Team Six Sense is absolutely holding down those roofs. Wow. Looks like someone from Team Denial actually tried to take the ladder onto this roof. Looks like they got picked off pretty hard. Yeah,
Now,
not looking too good for them. They're really pinned down on that hill. They need someone to move up. If they can maybe push into that bottom staircase, but no, they're actually... Team Six Sense actually has them locked down really hard. They probably need to get a pick on Decimus. Speaking of Decimus, Decimus just got 2 kills from Team Denial as they try to push out of that hill. And gets another one dropping down. He hears that, man. He drops down. He gets pop, blat, that guy right in the face. And he's being shot from behind right now. But no, his teammate takes care of it.
I saw Gold Cool shooting at someone climbing up a ladder, but he does not get the kill and gets taken down by a drop kill. This situation is actually similar to Team Saber versus Team Havoc the other day. Team Saber was in the Ghost spawn, so they had to constantly push up against these roofs, but they had a member go with the Scar SSR, and those headshots, that allowed them to win the day actually, but it's looking like the spawns have been flipped, so to speak. And all of Team Denial is in this small area, and it looks like they're going to be trying to climb up the ladders, but one does get taken down. Meanwhile, Refro tries to move on, and 9volt spawns into the game to check the score.
I accidentally spawned in. No one saw that. No one saw that.
Could you tell the score if you can catch it in time?
6-24 in favor of Team Six Sense.
Alright. Like Don is going back on the green hill, a comfortable place, but he's going to have to move up to control these roofs. I believe that's where the meta is, and that's probably their only chance of a comeback right now. We see Refro climbing up those metal stairs, about to climb onto a ladder if he gets a couple pot shots on the Sixth Sense member running back onto the roofs. IQ gets taken out unfortunately, but B really moves into the building along with no one else because he got taken out. Gold Cool.
Yep. Gold Cool is looking to avenge his fallen teammate. However, he is in the wrong building for that. He is looking for a pick. He does know that they are up there. He might want to chuck a few grenades. There's someone climbing up the ladder. He does get him.
And
wow,
that was the second time Gold Cool cannot take someone up climbing up the ladder, despite having a very long time to do so. We see Don trying to pick up someone, but unfortunately he gets taken down. Gold Cool spawns back in on the teammate's dead body on the green hill, but he also gets mowed down. I'll quickly deploy to check the guns. Unfortunately, I spawned at the green hill and I get taken out by Acid Synergy, who's went on the double kill with the L85A2, with Decimus using the suppressed Honey Badger.
What a play. And yeah, Acid Synergy absolutely holding that hill down. Oh, and he gets one. Looks like he's going to reload. And nope, he'd actually. Oh no, he actually gets taken down. Looks like Siren Burst looking to avenge his teammate. He knows that they're pushing up, but he's
Yeah.
holding back right now. And oh gosh, one of Team Decimus, no, one of Team Denial actually ran past him, and he does get taken down as well. Team Denial actually might have a really, really good chance to push up over here. And but nope, Decimus takes one guy down from the roof.
And that was IQ who just died, who's using a Mark 11, which is actually a Decimate Marksman rifle, similar to the Scar SSR, which has a high damage model, but very long range. Refro almost gets a kill on someone who just jumped down on him, but unfortunately he dies. Moving to Don, who might be able to claim this roof, and he dies.
Yeah, Team Sixth Sense absolutely holding down these roofs perfectly. I know I'm saying that a lot, but wow, they really have control of these roofs. Like, wow. Like, it should really not be overstated how strong their map control is. Like, they're a very experienced team. You can really tell here. Acid Synergy, I don't know how he got over here, but he's actually on the green hill. And let's take a look over at Team Denial. Let's see what they're doing. Refro pushing up through the bottom stairs over into a factory. He does want to get a few kills, and he spots one guy. He gets taken out. Moving over to Bill, really, and
who gets taken out as well. As soon as he gets on top, Acid takes him out from the green hill along with someone up there. Now we're both going to simultaneously watch Gold Cool as he gets mowed down by, looks like 2 people on the green hill. Be real. Their callouts are not that. It doesn't look.
Yeah, it doesn't look too great there. B really saw his teammate getting gunned down on that ladder, and he thought, I might as well take a shot at this, and he got gunned down as well.
But it doesn't look like they're using good communication, because he knew that his teammate just died on that same exact ladder in the same exact way. Nate gets thrown at him, but he gets mauled by bullets before. We see IQ probably still rocking the market. No, it looks like an AUG this time. One teammate gets onto the building. Looks like it's going to be Gold Cool. He does get a kill.
Gold Cool, he does get a kill. This is a good place for them to push up potentially. Bill really moving up that ladder. He does have a safe spot. If he can get these kills. Oh, wow, what a crossfire coming out from Team Sixth Sense. That was actually really good. He had nowhere to hide. And now moving over to IQ at the bottom over here. He does know his teammates are on respawn. They might want to hold back. Team Denial, they do get into good positions, but they get into good positions sometimes. When they are in these good positions, they just don't have enough firepower to take people out, it seems like. Team Sixth Sense they are taking people out 1v1, they're taking people out 2v2, 3v3s. Team Denial looks like they might want to try to force an outnumbered fight, maybe a 2v3 or like a 1v2 or something, because it just doesn't look like they have enough firepower to take these guys out on even ground. And
ooh, a nice double kill by Team Denial, but looks like that might be stopped as OT plugs in the gap with an MP12 Rex at pretty far range. The score is currently 77 SS to 14 Team Denial. I don't know how Team Denial can come back from this unless they go decidedly long range, but I don't know if they can.
Yeah, absolutely. Team Denial they're pretty far behind. That was a pretty hype double kill though.
Definitely watching Siren Burst with his AUG H
Siren,
bar.
wow, that was a really long-range kill by him over there. And, I mean, I guess that's why you want to pick up an AUG. It's just good at all ranges. AKM, definitely good if you can land that first shot, but even if you don't land that first shot with the AUG, it's still a really strong gun.
Out of all the SS members, Siren Burst is probably the most well-known for both his ping and his weapons. On a ranking of the top 50 Phantom Forces player, he was ranked, I believe, to be number 3 based on his proficiencies with support weapons, and you can see as he creates a pool of blood as he quickly jumps down by these containers in order to get a better kill. Moving on over
absolutely. He just got a triple there, a pool of blood forming on the bottom of that ladder. Team Denial, they have a very strong attraction to choke points. First the escalators, then the ladders. Those places they're deceptive. They're very deceptive.
Wow,
they're come over here, push through me, it'll be okay. We're very closed off. Well,
definitely.
I
just saw OT look back at a ladder, and then he got shot at, and he said, "Stop shooting at me." He turns around to the green hill, gets a kill, but unfortunately he gets taken down himself.
Oh yeah, Decimus looks like he got that trade-off kill for his teammate, and Team Sixth Sense looking like they're going back in control of these rooftops.
We see OT move on to the green hill.
Nice pick by Lorez, getting off a Team Denial member as he pushes onto a roof. Very strong pickoff over there. You can definitely tell the AUG's really coming through.
Flores climbing up the ladder, walks over a sniper rifle, but he does not need it with that AUG in his hands. Or at least I'm assuming that's an AUG. And it looks like he's the only SS. Nope, now there are 2 SS members on top of the roofs, but they get a kill
Oh,
instead of trying to
Flores,
come
nice
up.
drop shot. Wow.
He knew he was there along with his teammate, just proving the coordination between this team.
Yeah, absolutely. That was the absolute disrespect. Didn't need to drop down, but he did it for the fucking... He did it... Well, I wasn't supposed to swear, but he did it for the sake of style regardless.
Definitely. Let's go back to Siren Burst with his AUG H-bar. He's controlling that whole spawn. And meanwhile, the rest of his team is on top of the roof. But there might be one down below. But no, there isn't. They're all on top of this one roof. And they're just waiting for the lambs to climb up these ladders of death.
The ladders of death. It's especially hard. It is especially hard for, especially on this map, because Team Denial is... They have an affinity for pushing into choke points.
We see IQ finally get us... Well, no, he gets taken out. Never mind. Well, we see Don gazing into the Stylus Studios box as he contemplates climbing up this ladder. A motion he is
And
going
he
to
goes for it.
continue. Oh, he gets shot down.
And
Let me
IQ, he's looking for a pick.
He's decided not to climb up the ladder, but instead to shoot at the green hill. But he does get taken down
He
from on
does
top.
get taken down as well. Actually, little known fact, these ladders actually increase your risk of dying by up to 500%. Incredible. But Gold Cooler blocks in. Nope, he's taken down. Nope, that guy's taken down as well. Don the Dragon Slayer climbing up this ladder.
Now
Gets
I
to
think
the top.
I think the impressive thing is, well, not the amount of death on these ladders, but the fact that even though there are so many ways to get up there, SS knows instinctively which ones Team Denial will take, and they can only watch those, and maybe have one player occasionally check the other ladders. We see Refro climbing up this famed ladder.
Refro climbing up the ladder.
Oh,
And
does he get a kill?
gets taken down.
I don't think he did get the kill. Unfortunately, he did not. Spawning
Wow,
into
and looks like Waffliness, new sub.
Oh.
Actually, he gets taken down as well. Didn't even get to climb up a ladder that time.
I'm trying to spawn into place so I can look at the score and the guns, but I'm just getting killed by SS too fast. It looks like OTYTR has gone to the Scar L, an old weapon, but is still very viable in this day and age. All I see is a feet of blue, and with, wow, only IQE has a 0.4 KDR right now, but B really is going 0 and 17. As the Synergy and OTYCR have KDRs above an 8, with Siren Burst having a KDR almost at a 12.
Yeah,
Looks like-
absolutely. Wow.
Looks like-
Don the Dragon Slayer has a KD of 0.04. I can't decide if him or B really are doing worse right now. It's, on one hand, a 0 KDR is, it's a thing. On the other hand, a 0.04 KDR, you know what I mean? There's a difference between the two. But Don the Dragon Slayer looks like he does get up onto this roof. He might be able to improve his KDR. He does get a kill. Don the Dragon Slayer raising his KDR up to 0.09. And wow, it looks like Team Denial might actually get control of these roofs here.
What weapon is he
Looks like
using?
he does get another kill?
I think
No.
so. What?
No, he didn't. No, he doesn't. But he sees someone on that hill. But
He's
there's
gone.
crossfire coming out from Team... Oh, and he gets dropped down. And Team Denial does actually have control of these roofs. IQ
Only two
looking
of them
for
on
that
the
kill
top.
over there. And actually looks like there's going to be good action. IQ flanking around to the side to try to get Team 6 Cents as they push onto that roof. And looks like a Gold Cool Robloxian trying to cover his flank as he does so. IQ going for the flank, looks for it. But no, it looks like he does get him. Actually, Gold Kurdo Bloxian and IQ setting up a really good crossfire over there. Gold Kurdo Bloxian stopping from pushing up, and IQ flanking him over there. And Gold Kurdo Bloxian takes taken down, and IQ gets taken down as well. Beautiful push by Team 6 Cents onto that roof. What a play, and Refro looks like he's going to be the only one alive left here, but he decides to retreat. There's nothing he can do. He goes back over to the hill. The hill, very strong base, but he gets a kill as well. Looks like for the pick, and it looks like Team Denial is actually picking up really well right now. Refro getting in with a double kill. Two good picks over here. by Team Denial and IQ and Don the Dragon Slayer. Don the Dragon Slayer getting up onto that roof. Looks like he's looking for the pick as well. But he gets dropped. IQ looks like he might be going for the flank, but he's not going to be able to find it. Looking up on that ladder, but his teammate has just died up there. But it looks like it is communicated, but he does get dropped from the side. And this game is really picking up right now. Refro looking for a pick onto that hill. Might not be able to find it, and he does get taken down as well with the big rally. And that was a really strong burst of action over there. Wow.
Yeah, I agree. You use it for me, and that is game 2 6 cents to 0 Team Denial. Team Denial tried to make a comeback in the end, and it was a strong comeback, but unfortunately they could not take down SS.
Yeah, absolutely. That was a very strong comeback near the end. Honestly, Team Denial might have actually been able to significantly, if they did not get that pick onto Gold Cool, they might Team 6 Cents might have actually had their lead reduced significantly over there. And but no, actually I think it would have just gone to timer regardless. But it was a very fun match, especially near the end. Wow.
Yeah, I agree. I think I saw Gold Cool using the AG3 battle rifle at the end. Very strong, hard-hitting weapon that allowed him to get a few more kills than whatever gun he was using. There's also another teammate that switched to the AS Val, which, due to its inbuilt suppressor, probably allowed him to climb onto some of these roofs, which allowed him to get that very nice flank kill.
Yeah, absolutely. That was a very interesting turn of events. Got very intense for a few seconds over there. And yeah, that's actually all the matches we have for today. That was all. 6 Cents versus Team Denial. Interesting matches. On one hand, I'm sad that it didn't last longer. On the other hand, I think that my laptop is so hot that it is significantly increasing the temperature of my room. So honestly, this might be for the best. Who knows?
Before we end, I would like to thank both teams for coming out, as well as all the people on Twitch chat. I would also like to thank our streamer, Legit Gaming 1080p, and his friend Proofy, helping him out. I'd also like to thank my main commentator, who stole a couple of my lines, Yuffie. Thanks
Hello,
for
my
coming
name
out.
is Yuffie.
Yes, this is Yuffie.
Thank
And
you
yeah.
all for watching, and have a good day.